some states in America, in MMA, it's banned, but we're on the street here, we're not too worried about that. Under the bridge in the nose, boom.
It's a chop down. Why am I helping you?
You want to really do some damage.
What's up guys, and welcome to another street fight survival video, but this is one with a little bit of a twist. We're not going to be doing the break and escape. This is all about fighting dirty with illegal moves. Yes, we're going to be showing you some banned moves from fight contests that are going to help you in the street to fight a little bit dirty. But because there's no break and escape and no break and batter, I finally get to do some of the battering for once.
Not today, no. I'm still the hero here, you're just going to be the mere puppet. Taking
It's supposed to be a 50-50 relationship.
No, it's more like 70-30.
It's turned to an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
So first things first, we're going to take a look at
knee strikes, messing up those knees a little bit, and how to maintain range so we can mess up those knees. We want to really do some damage. We don't like legs a whole lot today.
So standard situation when people are fighting, what most people are worried about is hands, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely. So all this head movement going on, and we're missing one thing.
Them legs. Them legs are nearest target, and my longest weapon is my legs. What I'm going to look to do is I'm going to keep my hands close to my head, I'm going to strike with my back leg and strike straight down on top of that knee joint, okay? Oblique kick. In some states in America, in MMA, it's banned, but we're on the street here, we're not too worried about that. We need to make sure we land stiff and exit straight away.
Devastating shot, but also one thing people do not expect in a fight is a solid, good kick. One, they're effective. Two, they let people know you ain't messing about and you know what you're doing on your feet.
Yeah.
So we're going to say, do not practice this on each other with any speed like we're about to do. So in real time, so you can see how effective this will be. 80% please.
One second.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah. It works. Yeah.
Yep, and that's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay, thank God we're done with that.
No. We still got to kick those legs a bit more. We're going to come across with a leg kick. Shin on knee.
Now most people, when they're throwing them in thigh, if you've done a bit of that, they're chopping the thigh.
Yeah, chopping the thigh, and that's brilliant. Great.
It's going to hurt. It's going to do the same job, shock people a little bit, but you can go a step further.
Yeah, like I like to think that obviously if someone's a bit riled up and the adrenaline's pumping and sort of that, if you land a heavy leg kick on the thigh, the muscle might soak up most of the impact, and you may not stop them. They may still continue coming forward at you. Okay. So what we're going to look to do is same strike again, but this time we're going to go a little bit lower. We're going to aim for the knee joint and try to buckle the leg in. Okay. When we're landing this, we're looking to land with our shin. Try not to land with your feet. Feet again, loads of bones. Your wrist pointing your own foot. We're going to step across, land with our shin across that knee joint.
And the big one with that is that little step across first.
Yeah.
Step and then chop in.
Chop. So we step across from here, and shin can chop that leg. Chop it down into the mat. Okay? It's important that not only do we step across when we're landing the strike, that we also involve our hands, okay? So if I'm going to be swinging my right leg, I'm going to bring my right arm down and my left hand across as I land that kick.
Boom. And you roll it over.
Really turn your hips across, turn your shoulder in, generate power from your hips, fire straight down.
And it's not this motion, it's a chop down. So you think about that, boom, down. Boom. Why am I helping you?
95%, remember.
70% please. The fight starts, in you come.
And as you can see, that'll land stiff, but just in case. Knees finish fights.
Okay, now we're done with the distance.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so next up, close hand combat.
A lot of times what people do, if they're not throwing strikes, they're grabbing onto you or pushing you, okay? And if they are, what we need to make sure we're doing is controlling them wrists.
So the one thing to note with this is, you know you're going to be doing these moves. So if someone's aggressing at you, you can come in knowing you're going to grab and look for those wrists. That's one thing we just want to get clear. So this isn't going to be one where you're like, oh, what would happen if they got hold of you and you only got one wrist? We've given you other options for all those things. This is for a time where you thought I'm going to try and grab wrists and you're successful at doing it. So you've come into the fight, you're here, they're coming at you, bam! Oh. You know, it can be like that or it can be from a shirt grab. So we're going to be coming in, I'm going to be coming in, and Harvey's just going to get these off a push. But obviously, there's many ways of coming in through guard and everything.
Okay, we're going to catch 4 fingers around, thumb around, and just control the hands here, okay? Also, once I have control of the hands, I'm going to turn my stance slightly to the side. This off-centers my body. Of course, any groin strikes, things like that, are limited to a degree, okay?
We went through this in the last video, is getting off-center.
Yeah, trying to off-center yourself will really help versus standing straight in front of
vulnerable to pushing.
Yeah.
So here, I can be pulling and pushing, and you're
just controlling the wrists, okay? Once I've got control of the wrists, we've got quite a few options, okay? The first option we're going to look at is a headbutt. Straight from here, we're controlling the wrists. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split his arms for a split second and straight up the middle, okay? I lower my stance and dive straight in, okay? Look to land at the top of your forehead, under the bridge of the nose, boom, crack and land. So yeah, another option that we've got, okay? So maybe he's grabbing on. Again, controlling those wrists, making sure that I have a good point and I'm holding his hands, okay? From here, maybe I can't land the headbutt. What I'm going to do is same again. I'm going to push the right hand out, and as I push the right hand out, I'm going to fire my right elbow straight up the middle. Here again, clear, fire. The last option that we have, I'm going to look to split his hands again, but this time I'm going to duck, and I'm going to fire straight right through the middle. So duck, fire straight through the middle. It's important here that I duck, because I am going to let this hand go. When I let this hand go, he's going to fire to where my head last was. If my head stays in the same place, he's going to land. If I clear and lower my stance, I'm clear to fire a strike straight underneath. So again, I'm holding here, clear, fire, straight up the middle. Try aim for bottom of the chin, neck area, okay? If you tend to go, if you try firing up too high, there's a good chance that you'll miss, but the neck and the chest and lower chin area are much more still target. Fire straight through the middle.
So there we go, some close quarter ones, and I guess you need to see them in some kind of real time.
95%? 100.
If they want more videos, 60% please.
Let's say how I feel. Fuck you. Elbows work too.
Your face looks like a turkey's ass.
Fucking hell. Oh fuck.
Okay, so we're done with the close-ups. So that's fighting close with the wrists.
Just one more. Yeah, when you get the wrist control, okay, it's really important. Don't forget to trust your knees to the balls. Jesus! Oh.
Now we're done. Now we're done with the close-up strikes.
There's one more from a little bit closer, and it's a lot nastier.
Now this is something we're going to show you here, but this is not to be like played around with or messed with. These are we're going to give you 3 things that you're able to do that will end the situation.